Welcome back, YouTube family. Last night we went and got a set of cylinder heads. These are what we call a 215 casting big block Chevy cylinder head. They're a lot better than what we have. They're what's called a closed chamber or semi-closed chamber, as well as bigger ports. So they're gonna flow a lot more air. They're gonna make a lot more power. It's gonna have higher compression. It's just a way better head all the way around than what we got with this truck motor. So we picked these cylinder heads up for $600. They're completely assembled, and I'm gonna port these heads. I'm gonna just clean them up a little bit, do a bowl blend on it, port the heads, get everything right, set this thing up for boost. And since we have turbochargers, we are going turbo, they're not gonna care about big ports or small ports or, you know, mirror finish or anything like that. So I'm not gonna go crazy on these heads, but I am going to open it up and show y'all what it takes to get a little bit more power out of something. I mean, this would be worth somewhere around 30, maybe 50 horsepower if you were to do this at home and not have turbochargers. But the more power you can make naturally aspirated, the more power it will make on boost. That's just what it is. So I'm gonna clean these heads up, take a look, enjoy this episode. Thank you for watching. Let's do this. Okay, so you see here, these heads are done. They're done as far as I'm gonna take it. So I just did a bowl blend on the intake, worked the exhaust a good bit more than the intake. Went ahead and took off any sharp edges in the chamber. Worked the exhaust ports pretty heavily on the exhaust side over here on this side. So there's a pretty big booger right here in the port, and then it was encroaching a lot right up around here. So really ran this down quite a lot, moved the side of the port over, cleaned up the top of the port here. Did that on every one of these. So the exhaust should flow quite a bit more. They're kind of lacking compared to the intake port. The intake port is a nice smooth casting, really straight shot right down in there. So these are the heads. These things are done as far as port work goes. Now just need to cut down the guides here for more lift. The valve goes in here when the bigger camshaft comes down, the retainer can contact the guide. So I'm gonna get a piece of equipment, run this down, put new stem seals on it, different valve springs, and set this thing up. So thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed porting the heads on this thing. I'm sure you probably enjoy it a lot more than me, because this is about 5 hours worth of grinding, so not too bad, but kind of loud and noisy and whatnot. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Every bit means so much to me as I grow this channel. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.